Kyle? Okay. Kyle were to appear. If it's still within the 30 minutes, we'll allow him to speak. Monica Morales, to be followed by Alicia Perel.
Good evening, Council, and everybody at the meeting here today. I'm here to support Alfonso Limon's family and the community that also supports them. I also want to maybe elaborate or suggest what you could do on Safety and Anti-Violence Day for next year and the years to come, and that is to recognize the root of this violence and why it happens, maybe how it happens historically in the United States of America. Police departments, specifically in California, were started as patrols for indigenous people, to round up indigenous people, and obviously to make them work for the landowners, the property owners. In the South, the convict lease system and the growth of the prison industrial complex was also rooted in racism. And to have events in our community happen where the people who are shot to death by the police department, the reactions to those deaths, you can still see the roots of racism and the reactions of communities who may not have experienced that. Another thing, increasingly in the United States, you cannot ignore the fact that police brutality, police terrorism is getting the attention yet again, that has happened kind of in waves throughout the history of this country. And so here in Oxnard, we're going to bring attention to that. We're not going to forget that. We will continue to remind people of that. Everybody needs to invest themselves in recognizing that, in trying to do something about it. And so that's the context. And then what is violence? We ask, what is safety? What is anti-violence? Well, safety means eradicating poverty. Safety means economic and social justice. You talk about, the institutions, upholding them in here, but I really suggest looking into the history of that, or at least going into our communities and seeing what we face every day. And we have other ways that we're patrolled and harassed by police. Their presence alone is intimidating to people, and we know they know that, but the people are not afraid. The people are increasingly standing up, speaking up for themselves, and trying to secure their communities themselves in defense from that kind of violence. We're not going to forget October, and don't forget that either, and please take the time to learn the history of why we're all here, how we're all here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.